Hey there, welcome back to the deep dive. Have you ever been there staring at some totally unhelpful AI response? You're wondering if getting good stuff out of ChatGPT or Claude or, Gemini is just, well, luck. Or maybe you feel like most guides just make it all sound way too complicated. If that sounds familiar, then you're definitely in the right place today. We are diving into a source that kind of promises to cut through all that noise. It's called Humanity's Last Prompt Engineering Guide by Matthew Berman and Nick Wentz.
That's right. And our mission for this deep dive really is to pull out the genuinely useful bits from this guide. They talk about prompt engineering not as, some kind of dark art, but more like a systematic way to craft your inputs. Inputs that reliably get the AI models to give you the precise outputs you actually want. And what makes this one maybe a bit different is how it's built. They say it's based on best practices directly from places like OpenAI, Google, Anthropic. Plus, they've apparently done a lot of real-world testing. So, it's not just theory. It's really about showing you how to get, frankly, dramatically better results from these chat-based AIs we're all using.
Okay, yeah, let's unpack that a bit, because we've all been there, right? You type something in, and the AI gives you something bland or just totally off base.
Yeah.
How does this guide actually help you prompt with precision, as you put it? How do we get past that frustration?
Well, the first step they stress is really understanding how these AI models work fundamentally. That's apparently crucial for getting precision. The guide points out they're basically very sophisticated next token predictors. They're not, conscious beings guessing your deeper intent.
Right, they're just predicting the next word, essentially.
Exactly. And understanding that predictive nature is key. It means your prompts need to be clear, specific, structured. Because the AI is really just trying to statistically guess what should come next based on your input.
So it's kind of like giving really, really clear instructions, almost like you're talking to a super smart intern who takes everything very literally.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
Can you give us an example, like a core technique they suggest for doing that?
Sure. So one foundational technique they really highlight is something called chain of thought prompting. So instead of just asking for, say, a complex final answer, you prompt the AI to think it through step by step. Like, if you wanted a detailed analysis of something, you might first ask it to break down this problem into 3 main parts. Then maybe analyze each part thoroughly, and then synthesize a conclusion based on that analysis.
Oh, okay.
It's a simple shift, but they claim it dramatically boosts the accuracy and the depth.
Yeah.
They're basically guiding its internal process, giving the AI a roadmap to follow.
That makes so much sense. It's like, instead of just demanding the final report, you're guiding it through the thinking process first. But what about when things just go wrong? We've all had those moments where the AI spits out total garbage, and you have no idea why. Does the guide help with troubleshooting?
Absolutely, yeah. That's crucial. They don't just leave you hanging. The guide actually provides quite a powerful diagnostic framework. It helps you spot weak prompts before they mess up your results.
Okay.
So it's not just about writing the first prompt well, it's also about knowing how to refine it. Refining with confidence. They even include things like a scorecard and a worksheet, tools to help you evaluate and, level up every prompt you write. This helps you quickly figure out what went wrong and fix it, turning those frustrating garbage out moments into, learning opportunities.
So it sounds like a complete approach then, from understanding the AI to crafting good prompts to fixing bad ones and then refining them. That sounds incredibly practical, especially for people trying to use AI more in their actual day-to-day work. Do they offer any, shortcuts for real-world stuff?
They do, yeah. To make it really actionable right away, the guide includes ready-to-use drop-in templates.
Oh, nice.
And these are tailored for common business roles. Think sales, marketing, operations, leadership roles. So if you're in marketing, for example, you don't need to start from zero when you want the AI to draft a campaign brief. There's likely a tested template in there. You can just adapt.
Okay, so let's bring it back to the listener. What does all this really mean for you? Well, this guide seems designed to help you prompt with precision, right? By making it clearer how these AI models actually work. And it gives you proven techniques to hopefully boost the quality and consistency of what you get back. Plus those drop-in templates, very useful to help you get started quickly and avoid common mistakes. And it even helps you refine with confidence using their tools. like that scorecard.
Exactly. And what's really interesting, I think, is how they've managed to take these quite complex ideas, backed by research from the big AI labs and testing, and distilled them down into something genuinely actionable.
Hmm.
This guide isn't just about, writing slightly better sentences to feed the AI. It's positioned more as mastering a new kind of interface, an interface for productivity, for creativity, basically making AI truly work for you, not just at you.
That leads to a really interesting point. They offer this guide 100% free, which is, well, pretty amazing. So here's something to think about. Once you equip yourself with these kinds of techniques and you start getting, dramatically better, more useful results from AI, what new things might you start tackling? What new problems could you solve with AI that maybe seemed out of reach before? Definitely something to consider as you maybe check out humanity's last prompt engineering guide for yourself.